What's good, family, and welcome back to this channel. For those of you who are new, hit the subscribe button down below. The bell icon will give you post notifications of every time that I upload, which is twice daily. Also, don't forget to give me a like. The thumbs up button sure does help me to get encouraged to make more and more videos. And it makes you rock out hard, y'all. Also, don't forget to leave a comment down below because I do read and reply to all of them. I do love hearing your all's opinions. So give me some opinions so that I don't have to go through creator's block. Yay. Anyway, so today I'm still reading on Before Heliopolis, which some of you have seemed to like. And today's chapter 5, Athern. I figured after reading the last one, it'd probably be another Athern chapter. What are you doing here? I felt bad that those were the first words that I said after I haven't seen her for ages. But to come and visit me here, what is she thinking? She smiled sincerely at me, the pink haro that I made her bouncing at her side. I came to see you, obviously. We haven't talked in such a long time, she said, looking at me honestly. I did feel kind of guilty that I'd been neglecting to contact her. Yeah, sorry about that. I've been kind of busy. Anyway, what about you? What have you been up to? Being with Lacus around other people always made me nervous because I felt like everyone was watching us. No one outside of her friends and relatives knew that our engagement was arranged. Do you want to go somewhere more private to talk? She shook her head. Actually, I can't stay long, she told me. I just came to tell you something. I've been asked to do a televised performance. This wasn't uncommon. Lacus appeared on TV quite often. That's great, I said with as much enthusiasm as I could muster. She shook her head. No, Athern, this is special. I've been asked to host the one-year memorial commemoration of the Bloody Valentine tragedy. She paused to let her words sink in. Everyone knows that my mother died in the Julius 7 disaster. And even 1 year later, the very words still make me shake with anger. Tens of thousands of innocents killed, even children, and for what? To make a statement? To start a war? Lacus's expression softened into sympathy before it continued. I'll understand if you can't watch. I know how hard it is for you being constantly reminded of it. Anyway, what I came to say is that I'll be away filming for the next 2 months. Songs have been written, then loads of filming, recording sessions, and so on. We'll be staying out in the wreckage for most of the time. She continued on with more information, but I have to admit, I zoned out a bit. I would too, because all that information sounds like that would bore me half to death. Do you want to hear it? Lacus's voice broke out of my train of thought. I had no idea what she was talking about, so I apologized and asked her to repeat. I said, I've started on writing a new song. Would you like to hear it? I nodded. Lacus had such a beautiful voice that came naturally, unlike many other coordinators, singers. Genetic manipulation allowed many to improve their voices, but a voice like Lacus couldn't be created like that. She closed her eyes and began to sing. Soldiers walking past in the corridor stopped and stared in awe. I watched as you so peacefully dreamed. You laughed like a child, happy and carefree. It's so familiar and yet so far. She would have continued had a cold voice not interrupted. Well, this is a surprise. Commander Lucrezate stood in the corridor with his group of staff officers. Lacus Klein, here in our training academy. This is an honor, daughter of the chairman. He adjusted the mask that obscured his face. You have quite an incredible voice, wouldn't you agree, Athern? Yes, sir, I replied, straightening. I was surprised to know that Lucrezate knew who I was. An incredible voice, to be sure, but probably not best displayed in the corridors of a training academy. I'm sorry, but visitors are not allowed in this section of the building. I could see a hint of a smile on Lucrezate's face. Allow me to escort you out, Miss Klein. As for you, Atherin, I suggest you get back to class. With a wave of his hand, he dismissed me. And Lacus gave me a final wave before she turned and followed Lucasate out of the academy. Holy shit! That's about all I can really say with that. Is holy shit. This is getting awesomely awesome, and it kind of gives into some of the details of what could have possibly been, or what could have possibly happened, like before the whole battling phase. So I'm seriously liking the story. I love the concept of it. It's like putting you through their academy years of how they were trained and the shit they had to go through, which I think is really awesome. And it puts you into different characters' perspectives in each chapter. Like, we went through Atherin and Nickel and Isaac and Diarca already, and I'm loving this. I wonder how many more chapters there are, because I really do love this story also well. Well, anyway, hey, that's the end of this chapter, so I guess I will see you guys. Well, I am hoping I will see you guys tomorrow in the next episode. Now, until then, bye-bye. Bless be y'all.